Okay, so what is Japanese candlestick? Well, it's basically a way to interpret your charts, right? Candlestick isn't the only way. You have line chart, bar chart, Renko charts, and no, candlestick is just, one type of method that you can use, right? And it's very popular because, right, it reveals quite a bit of information on the chart. So just a brief introduction, candlestick actually originated from Japan, right? From a Japanese rice trader called Munehisa Homa. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. Okay, so from Japan, and it originated from there. And it was brought to the Western world by Steve Nissen, right? He wrote the famous book called Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques, right? So this is how, with the Western side of things, right, get to know about Japanese candlestick. So now that you understand, the history of it, the brief history, let's learn how to read it. So it's actually very straightforward. So if you look at a Japanese candlestick and you see a bullish bar, all you need to know is that the open, which is here, is at the bottom. Okay? And then the price moved up higher and eventually close at this level. So at this level, this is the open, this level is the close, and here is the highest point referencing at a particular point in time, and this is the lowest point referencing a particular point in time. So what do I mean by a particular point in time? This means that the high and low is determined by the type of candlestick you're looking at. So for example, let's say your candlestick is based on a daily chart, then this represents the high for the day, and this represents the low for the day. If your candlestick is, let's say, an hourly chart, right, a 1 hour chart, this represents the high over the last 1 hour, and this represents the low over the last 1 hour. So this is how you read a bullish candlestick chart, and a bearish one is just the opposite for the open and close. Because if you think about this, for a candle to be bearish, right, it has to close lower. So for it to close lower, the open has to be here at the top, right? It opened here and then eventually close lower at this point in time. Again, this represents the high for the particular period, and this represents the low for the particular period, depending, on the time frame you're looking at this candlestick. So this is how you read a candlestick chart. And let's have a look at some real life example. So this is the forex market, euro dollar, and you can see that this is a daily time frame. So this chart, okay, let me get my pen tool, right? So let's look at this candle, right? So the candle basically opened here, okay, and then it closed here, right? The candle closed here, and this is the high for the day, this is the high for the day, and this is the low of the day. This is a bearish candle, as you can see that it has a red color body, right? And a bullish one basically has a green color body, right? It opened near the lows and closed near the highs. So if you look at the different candlestick charts, right, after a while you should get the hang of things. It's pretty simple. So with that, right, let's do a quick recap, right? So bullish candle, remember the open is below the close. For a bearish candle, the open is above the close, right? The wick basically represents the high or low for a given period. And there you have it, right? This is how you go about reading a candlestick chart. So with that, I have come to the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next.